Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunterman, and this is American Truck Simulator. This group are, yeah. Since it's unlikely that you would know their individual names, let's go with this group of characters are named for things for
Turn left.
for conditions
Get ready to turn
you would
left.
not want to have on your okay.
Turn
That's
left.
unfortunate. Alright, this group of three anthropomorphized characters are named for conditions you would not want to have on the human body. There you go. That should narrow it down a lot, Alex. You should be good. Sorry you wasn't listening? Alright. Because I don't think you'd know their individual names, just in case. This group of characters are all named for conditions that you probably would not want to have on the human body. And yes, I am still attempting to do Furry Edition, meaning anthropomorphized characters. I see someone who won't speak to me is now online playing a game. Conditions? Like illnesses? Yes. Like illnesses. Not illnesses per se. I don't think they would be described as illnesses. But I think it would be fair to say like illnesses. We are exiting to Los Angeles, attempting to skip
right,
this road
and
condition
then
that's up
exit
ahead.
Right. Exit right.
This highway is 45? No, there it goes. I was about to say, highway shouldn't be 45. You've essentially got 3 chances to get this answer. Because there are 3 characters. There, I gave you another hint. There are 3 characters. 3 characters. I didn't actually say, but then I accidentally said, so now I've given you another hint. There are 3 of them. I still might need to turn up the frequency of rain in the game, even though it doesn't. I guess it doesn't. It doesn't rain as much out west as it does here. Are they owned by Nintendo? No, they are not owned by Nintendo. So that's that. There you go. That should narrow it down a whole lot.
Go straight on.
Why am I losing speed? What the hell? Let's see here. Driver Sarah H. couldn't find a job and had to return empty. Fuel and maintenance costs are $386. Speaking of maintenance costs, I gotta get my truck looked at some point. I'm trying to figure out if I gotta rest twice on this trip or just once. You don't know? Okay. They have guest charactered, cameoed, or otherwise otherwise shared the spotlight in other people's games numerous times. I feel like my cruise control isn't working anymore. Income $5,000 from driver Agnes. Nice.
Go straight on.
Yeah, I'm lost. Okay. They once teamed up with Billy and Jimmy Lee. Billy and Jimmy Lee? The Double Dragons? The Double Dragons. Or rather, the two brothers in Double Dragon. I'm gonna have to realign all my drivers leveling up. Maja has leveled up. Nope. Okay. They appeared... You definitely lost me? Alright. You could fight at least one of them in the Xbox version of Shovel Knight. These are people failing to merge. You're a bunch of bad mergers. It's like America up in here with these bad mergers. Very specifically the Xbox version of Shovel Knight, to be clear. Actually, it might have been all three of them in that one. I don't remember now. Yeah, I think it might have been all three of them. Have I still lost you, Alex? Because I can give you one more game that they've been in. Or at least that one of them has been in.
Go straight on.
There's something softer about this new lighting system that I like. It feels like it's easier on the eyes. Oh, what the hell? What the hell, guys? You're just wrecking on the road. Give Alex a second. He's trying to escape hell. We're just gonna give him a moment.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Whoa, whoa, game, whoa! You could have hit
Exit
somebody
right.
with that. All right, let's double check and make sure that is the most logical place to rest. I don't know where that is. Yeah, I think this is the most logical place to rest. Unfortunately, that means that at least part of this trip is going to be
Turn right.
happening at night. Ah! Why did you stop so suddenly? While I'm in the intersection. I don't know where he went, everyone. Alright, Motor City. Alright, I'll give you one last one. He was one of the fighters, a guest fighter, in Killer Instinct. To be clear, that's Killer Instinct the third game that came out on Xbox One. Oh no, I need to go over there to rest. I don't need to be over here.
Never mind.
Oh,
I'll
I
find
messed
a
this
new
up
route.
pretty bad. Must get traction, must get traction. We'll move on. Alright, 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 alright. The Battletoads. The Battletoads were... They were on a game that came out on the Nintendo Entertainment System, but they were actually owned by Rare and not Nintendo. Resting into the next day. I never knew their names. Well, that's what I was saying. If you had said the Battletoads, or if you had guessed at them, I would have given it to you. That's why I said I didn't think you'd know their names. But their names are Rash, Pimple, and Zitz. Which is why I was saying conditions you probably wouldn't want to have on the human body. I'm going to need more of you guys to stop coming around that corner. Thank you. Alright. On the road again. Did I give you plenty of time to think of your own entry, though? I think I probably did. This character doesn't have any significance other than being a random encounter, but no effect on the story or the player. Hell House. I have no idea, man. That's... You start way too vague. I appreciate your vagueness, but, like... You start way too vague. Indie game. This character doesn't have any significance other than being a random encounter. But I think you mean and no effect on the story or the player. The Octopus in Undertale. I have no idea. That's super vague. They were made less random by the creator. They were made less random by the creator. Like in a patch or in a sequel? What are we talking about here? They were made less random by the creator. Like they came to prominence? Patch. Okay. That narrows it down, but, like, not a lot. Hello, Ecstasy! Guess what? American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator stuff is all on sale, so I have picked up a bunch of additional states in ATS, and that's what we're doing right now. We are on the way to Seattle, and then we're going to make our ways to Idaho Falls. Also, the 1.4 patch came out, and the new lighting system is in effect and is very nice. It's very nice. Alex, you gotta go for now? Oh no. I guess we'll finish that when you get back. Okay, alright. We'll see if we can narrow it down when you get back. Any idea how long you'll be gone, Alex? Because otherwise, I will see you in the future. How you doing today, Ecstasy, though? It's good to see you around. Lucky for me, I bought Rainbow Six Siege. Nice. I've heard good things about Rainbow Six Siege. I just don't have the friends who are interested in playing it. I mean, look at these brake light reflections on the road and stuff, right? Like this stuff's good. I am currently on a, I believe it was 32. No, that's not right. 1,700 mile trip? No. Maybe it was... No, it was 32 hours. This trip is supposed to take 32 hours. Oh yeah, like this is me without high beams on, and I can really make out the brake lights. And one of the most important things is the reflectors, the signs, and the billboards on the side of the road are way more reflective and able to be shown up with your high beams, like your lights. Oh, and the flashing red and blue of the cops, like over there on the left. Like, that stuff's really good. Like, look at that. Look at that. That's nice. Or how far away I can see and read these signs. That's really good, too. Which reminds me, so I don't want to spend a ton on all these games, Ecstasy, but how does it work in Euro Truck Simulator if you pick up the base game and then someplace that isn't connected, like isn't connected by road? Like if I wanted to pick up like Turkey, how would that work with the base game, which I assume is, I think it's just like, what, France and Great Britain and stuff like that? Like, I assume it lets you do that, but how does that work? You just can't take trips that connect everything? Is that what happens? I don't know this music. What music is this? Oh, I guess it's Castlevania? It says I don't even have the DLC, but I went to Bulgaria borderline, and the roads are connected, so yes. Wait, what? I don't know what that means. I assume that the base game is like the west side of Europe. If I were to pick up something like Turkey, which is much further inland to the east, and none of the other DLCs, how would I play in them? Like, do you just Middle Europe? Okay. Oh wait, so all the DLC, so the base game is the middle of Europe, and all of the DLCs connect to the middle of Europe. Is that what you're saying? Like none of them connect through each other? Because that's the main problem here with the ATS, is that a lot of the states here are going to get to the point where like they're literally in between where you started and where you went and where you connected to. It's not like in this game you got the middle of the country and we're expanding outward. It's everything starts on the west coast and goes east. Another cop over there on the left. Oh, I guess I can go up to 65 now. Whoa. Like, would that be accurate? To like, you start with the middle of Europe and then you just add outward from that? Is that how it works? I thought Russia was one of the additions, or was about to be, or something. I don't think that guy knows how to merge. I didn't see Russia in ETS. I think I heard just recently that it's one of the, like, either last or next proposed editions. It might be, like... Well, maybe not... And I imagine it's probably not all of Russia, if I had to guess, because Russia's, like, the size of the United States. So it's probably just, I don't know, Ukraine and stuff. I really don't know. I think that shimmering is an airport. Oh no, why is everybody coming to a stop? What's going on?
Go straight on.
Oh, everything's slowed to 45 miles an hour. I'll have to look closer at ETS. Bare minimum, I'm going to pick up probably the just starting ETS. Traveling to Great Britain is a nightmare. I have no idea. The most I've traveled in Great Britain has been the Forza Horizon and Burnout games. I think that was Burnout 2 and 3. And Forza Horizon 2 and 4. Doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. Man, I am going to have to put in some weird cuts later for anybody watching this stuff later on YouTube to, like, keep the time down. Like, you have ridiculous speed limits, left side traffic, etc. Ridiculously low speed limits or ridiculously high speed limits? Or, like, constantly fluctuating up and down on the speed limits? And what do you mean left side traffic? I see booster stuff. I'd say hello, but you've gone off to the Lurker Lounge. But it's still good to have you lurking. Thank you so much. What is 48 kilometers in miles?
That would be 29.83 miles.
Whoa, what? You got like 30 mile an hour speed limits in Great Britain? That sounds terrible. I mean, 70 miles... Oh no, this lane is ending. 70 miles an hour makes me a little uncomfortable, I'll be perfectly honest. Ah! Oh god, oh god. All you damn people merging incorrectly, throwing me off, making me a danger. And left-sided traffic. What is left-sided traffic? Do you mean like the traffic's on the quote-unquote wrong side of the road? Like it's on the American side of the road? What do you mean left-sided traffic? Like what does that mean? Or do you mean that you travel like... Or do you... What do you... Yeah, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean left-sided traffic? What does that mean? I am on the right side now. Oh, so you just... Wait, so hold on. I may not know this as a stupid American. Are you telling me there are parts of Europe in which you don't drive on the left side of the road? Because I was under the impression that was everywhere. Is that not the case? Some places in Europe you travel on the right side of the road like in America? Because I gotta say, that sounds kind of entertaining. Really? I did not know that. I had no idea. I thought it was mostly America that drove on, like Europe, like compared to Europe. I thought all of Europe drove on the left side of the road. I did not know that. That's news to me. Huh. Well, thank you, XC. I've learned something, but that is pretty interesting. You only drive on the left side of the road very occasionally here in the States. We have some very interesting... they're trying to institute a couple of places. I believe they're called crossover intersections on the top of bridges. Which basically, they reduce the number of places on the bridge interact that you can I can't seem to slow down enough. That you actually, because of the way that they've set it up, you cross traffic a lot less, and as a result of
That's
crossing
right.
traffic a lot
Right.
less, it's actually safer. But, like, and I think there's one of those bridges here in ATS that I saw, I don't remember where. I think it might be in Nevada. Alright, stop signs are a suggestion. It is applied in China too. You're saying you're on the left side of the road in China? Aren't you on the left side of the road in... Actually, aren't you on the left side of the road almost everywhere but America? I don't know if people know something we don't. I don't know if it's statistically something about the left and right brain, like, safer or something to travel on the left side of the road. But it is interesting that different parts of Europe travel on the right side or the left side. I didn't know that was a thing. And I will almost inevitably, at some point, playing that game, be traveling on the wrong side of the road. One way or the other, because I will mess up and I won't know that. I wonder how the GPS treats that. I wonder if it's intelligent about it. You have me intrigued. Let's see here. Yeah, I'd like to turn off my high beams, but I was driving. I mean, what is the purpose of being at the left side? Turnings would be harder with that? No, because... in Europe, their driver's side is on the right. So theoretically, it should be just as difficult as it always is, because they drive on the left and they sit on the right side of the vehicle, just like in Japan. And I thought that was everywhere in Europe, but you're telling me otherwise. So, I don't know if European Union has any rules about that. That is a red light. Guys, nobody's coming, except for that one car in the distance. Wow, this is just killing time. What are we doing? Is that guy even going around? Alright, you know what? Here, while we're stuck here... I haven't taken a photo. Poggers? I don't know my poggers. But, I'm trying to have better... What the hell? And then they just sat there and waited for the light to turn red on them. I'm trying to get better screenshots for use in future thumbnails as I upload these videos a little bit more professionally going forward. I have to make an entire intro and outro so that even though I'm doing the intro and outro here on Twitch for recording for YouTube, people on YouTube prefer shorter videos. So I have to in post I have to chop up this video. To anybody who might be watching this later on YouTube, feel free to go down into the comments section and correct me. Would you prefer all of these videos do like the earlier ones in the playlist and actually have the entire single trip, even if it's a couple of hours long, as one long clip? Or do you prefer it split up into smaller chunk episodes? Because that's what the polling says. And actually next month, I'm going to be changing up some of how the polling does, because my hope is when I set up next month's poll, I will make a video for YouTube so people watching on YouTube can get the link to the current poll and be able to also vote if they're only paying attention to the YouTube channel. I'm trying to be smart about this. Oh, this is a nice sunrise. I really should have taken a screenshot of that. I didn't realize that was going to be the case. That is nice sunrise effect. That is nice lighting. I like it. It is a nice view. I agree completely, Ecstasy. Oh wait, I gotta be going 30 miles an hour through here right quick. Ah, there's a cop now for catching anybody going too fast through that corner. I hadn't considered it before, Ecstasy, but the different countries of Europe, they are represented with different police cars, I would imagine, right? Like, they have different police cars in different countries in Europe, so does ETS, like, it doesn't slack off and do, like, the same police vehicle in every location, does it? Or does it actually, like... Because I know some of them are, like, what? Blue and yellow checker? And I think some of them are blue and... just straight blue and white. It does? No difference? Really? That seems kind of slack. I cannot believe this trip is so long I'm going to have to rest twice. And yet, I can totally believe that. So, okay, so what expansions do you have, Ecstasy, and what countries do they encompass, if you don't mind telling me? Because, like... And also, please keep in mind that as a stupid American who didn't do well in geography, I'm not necessarily going to remember exactly where every country is. Even though I really should. But I won't. I won't remember. I have trouble where the states are in America. I cannot properly label all 50 states. I could definitely label more states than I could when I was back in geography class. Huh. Not sure how I messed that up so bad. Way back when I was in school, I can almost definitely name more states and more states accurately than I could way back then. And I imagine driving through them using American Truck Simulator is going to help in the long run for that. This has been Improvision Entertainment presents American Truck Simulator. I've been Hunterman, and I will see you in the future.